What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a very small, simple, but very important mod on the BMW F30. As a matter of fact, guys, this is going to be replacing something that's been missing on the car for a very long time now, and no one has actually really noticed. So I'm sure some of you guys have noticed, but maybe you guys just didn't say anything. However, if you guys can tell, I'm missing the front roundel on my BMW 330i. Now there is a reason for that. People in person have actually asked me and they thought it was stolen. That's not the case, guys. So what ended up happening, if you're new to this channel or if you just found this video randomly, this car started its life as a base model, so that means it was not originally an M Sport, and as you guys can tell, the emblem comes on the bumper. So my original base model bumper still has the emblem on it. However, this new M Sport bumper does not. It didn't come with one, and although I wanted to put the old one on this one, I kind of figured there's no point, because as you guys may or may not know, those emblems are held on with a whole bunch of 3M tape, so I didn't want to risk like maybe scratching the paint on the original bumper or even breaking the emblem or something like that just to transfer it onto this new bumper. So it wasn't worth it to me, and I was already planning on getting a replacement emblem for that bumper anyways. So rather than just swapping it out onto this bumper just to then replace it later, I kind of figured I'd just wait for a bit, get my new emblem, and then install it. Obviously, guys, the timing of that didn't really work out too well. I've had this M Sport bumper on for like months now, and we are just now doing this. Now the place that I got it from, all these are like made to order, I guess. So once you order it, then they make it. I'll explain it to you guys once you actually see it. I'm sure you guys have seen these in the past before. But with that being said, guys, I gotta say the ones that I got, I think are really nice and really clean. Again, if you guys are new to this channel, with this F30, I'm going for like a daily driver friendly setup from like a practicality standpoint and also from like an aesthetic standpoint. So I really want this car to look like clean and professional. I literally drive it to work in a professional environment, so I want it to look, I guess, like classy. So if you guys are wondering if I got any emblems off eBay or Amazon, the ones that are like black and white or something like that, that's just not my style, not what I wanted to get. Don't get me wrong, guys, if that's what you like, you know, that's totally up to you. For me personally, I just always felt like those looked a little too aftermarket. Again, guys, for this car, I really want to go for like a clean OEM Plus look on it, although it is pretty far from OEM Plus at this point, but still, I wanted something clean, simple, and classy. So with that said, guys, let me stop stalling and let me just show you the new emblems. Now, I am only showing you the front right now, but I do have for the front as well as the rear. All right, and here they are, guys, the new emblems for the F30. Now, if you guys have seen these before, you know exactly what they are. If you haven't seen these before, you're probably thinking, well, these are basically just OEM emblems. There's nothing to them. Well, that's actually not a lie, I'll be honest, because these did start their lives as an OEM emblem, which is really nice. However, if you guys can tell, these are blacked out around the edges. Now, just as a reminder, here are what the original ones look like. So I still have it on the trunk here. You guys can see it has that like chrome around the edge. Now, I'm not saying this looks bad. It actually still looks good, but I just really like this like cleaner, all black look. It's a very subtle difference, guys, I know. So now, like I said, guys, this does start off its life as an original OEM BMW emblem. However, they basically take them and then they paint them. I know you guys can't feel it, but you can probably actually kind of see it. It still has that ridge around the edge. So this did start off as chrome, and then of course they just painted it. So if you guys do want a pair for your car, I will leave a link down in the description below. Again, it's just one of those really simple mods, but if you guys really like the details on your cars, I think you'll appreciate these. All right, so that's enough of me talking. Let's just get to installing these emblems, because honestly, guys, I've been like waiting to install these things for so long. I feel like the front end of this car looks so empty without it, but that's finally going to change. So in terms of installation, I'll be honest with you guys, it's going to be a little easier for me than it would be for you, because with my front bumper, I don't have to remove anything. And like I kept on saying, the original one is held on with a whole bunch of 3M tape, so taking off all that 3M tape can get annoying. But fortunately for me, I don't have to deal with that. It's a brand new front bumper. So all I have to do, guys, is just clean off the bumper right over here, stick the new one on, and that's pretty much it. However, in your case, you'll probably have to take off the old one, which is probably the worst part about this whole process. But anyways, guys, with that said, let's just install the front one and then we'll get to the back one later. But yeah, let's just quickly knock this out. Alright, guys, and just like that, we installed the front one. Now, I will say, lining up those two prongs in the back were a little more annoying than I expected, just because, you know, you're dealing with the adhesive sticking on and then you're trying to like line up the prongs. You can't really move. You kind of have to like get it with one shot. However, I really shouldn't be complaining. It's still a super easy thing to do, and it looks really good. As you guys can see, there's no chrome around the outsides, which I think looks really good against this black sapphire metallic. Now, is it a big thing? Definitely not, guys. It's just one of those like subtle mods. However, like I keep on saying, I needed a front emblem anyways, so to me, I'd rather have gotten this one rather than one with chrome on it. So this is a huge win for me, guys. It's so funny because it's so small, yet it's something I've been waiting for so long, and it makes the front end finally look complete, because without the emblem, in my opinion, guys, the car looked a little funny, but now it's finally complete. Now with the back one, like I said, guys, obviously I still have the original one on there, so we are gonna have to remove this. Now this one should not have any 3M tape holding it. However, we still have to pop it out of these two prongs over here in the back. So I'm gonna take a trim tool as well as a microfiber cloth, which I'm gonna use with the trim tool so I hopefully don't scratch my paint. And then after that, guys, we'll install the new one. Something nice about the new one is it actually comes with 3M tape on the back of it. So although this one doesn't have it, the new one does, which is gonna help secure it. So yeah, hopefully this one comes out pretty easily, and hopefully I don't scratch my paint. But yeah, I guess we'll find out. Alright, and only a minute later, the rear is installed as well. And similar to the front, guys, you can see this one just looks so good. Again, such a subtle and small detail. However, in my opinion, it's the details that matter. So with this one, guys, in terms of installation, getting the original one out wasn't too bad. It was annoying getting like underneath it. Like my trim tool wasn't skinny enough to really easily get underneath. However, it still worked in the end, and it came out pretty easily once I got the trim tool underneath there. And again, like I said, this new one does come with 3M tape on it, so it has 3M tape around the edges, which is annoying if you're ever gonna replace them. However, it's kind of nice because now someone can't just easily go in and pop off your new emblem and steal it. It's a little more involved with that 3M tape. So it's kind of nice that they include it. In terms of lining up those prongs, it was actually easier than the front as well. That one took me like a second. The front took me a few tries, honestly. And since I have the original rear emblem with me, here's just a quick reminder, guys. So this was the original with the chrome around the edge, and then this is the new one. I know I've said it a million times at this point, but it's a small detail, but it makes such a difference. Here's just a further back look of the rear with that new emblem. Yeah, honestly, I really like this. It's such a nice thing to have. Even the rear, like I wasn't really expecting to notice much of a difference with the rear, since the front, to me, like I went from having nothing there to at least having something. However, the rear also looks good. I am super happy with the way that these came out. Honestly, guys, with this F30, I'm really trying to focus on the details and the little things. Maybe not the things that you notice right away when you look at this car. However, I really want to focus on the little things and just like really perfect this car. With the 435, although I did focus on details, I didn't go as crazy on the details like I did with this car. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop it a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Check out the merch store, link is down in the description below. And yeah, with that said, guys, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.